So, good morning, ma'am. This is my presentation. So, here it goes. Um, this presentation is about comparison of the following theories. Albert E. Bandura's theory on self-efficacy or self-assessment. How does self-efficacy develop? We began to form our sense of self-efficacy in early childhood through dealing with a wide variety of experiences, tasks, and situations. However, the growth of self-efficacy does not end during youth, but continues to evolve throughout life as people acquire new skills, experiences, and understanding. So, according to Bandura, there are four major sources of self-efficacy: mastery experiences, social modeling, social persuasion, psychological responses. Examples of strong self-efficacy: a student who feels confident that he will be able to learn that information and do well on the test. A man who's struggling to manage his chronic illness but feels confident that he can get back on track and improve his health by working hard and following his doctor's recommendations. A man who has just accepted a job position in a role he has never performed before but feels that he has the ability to learn and perform his job well. Building self-efficacy. Fortunately, self-efficacy is a psychological skill that you can foster and strengthen. Start by looking for ways that you can incorporate Bandura's sources of self-efficacy into your own life. Bandura also note it is not the sheer intensity of emotional and physical reactions that is important, but rather how they are perceived and interpreted. In building self-efficacy, you need to celebrate your success, observe others, seek position affirmations, pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. So Bandura also identified vicarious experiences obtained through peer modeling as another important means of establishing and strengthening self-efficacy. Seeing others putting in effort and succeeding as a result can increase your belief in your own ability to succeed. Determining efficacy judgments. So, self-efficacy, performance outcomes, verbal persuasion, psychological feedback, vicarious experiences. So, there are four examples. So, perform outcomes, uh, verbal persuasion, psychological feedback. So, that is four examples of self-efficacy. Advantages of self-efficacy theory. High levels of self-efficacy enhance one's accomplishment and feelings of personal well-being. Self-efficacy helps us to remain calm when approaching challenging tasks. High self-efficacy increases one's willingness to experiment with new ideas. Self-efficacy encourages one to set higher expectations for future performances. 4 ways to increase self-efficacy. So, inactive mastery, gaining relevant experience with the task or job. Vicarious modeling, becoming more confident because you see someone else doing the task. Verbal persuasion, becoming more confident because someone else convinces you that you have the skills necessary to be successful. Arousal, it leads to an energized state which drives a person to complete a task. So, growth and fixed mindset, Thury Carol S. Dweck. Growth mindset is freedom persevere in the face of failures. Effort is required to build new skills, find information in other success, embrace challenges, accept criticism, desire to learn, building abilities. Fixed mindset. So, it is limiting, avoid challenges, give up easily, threatened by other success, desire to look smart, effort of uh, ruthless, ignore feedback, fix abilities. So, fine mindset, uh, fine mindset is intelligence is static, leads to a desire to look smart and therefore a tendency to avoid challenges, give up easily due to obstacles, see effort as fruitless, ignore useful feedback, by be threatened by other success. So, growth mindset, intelligence can be developed, leads to a desire to learn and therefore a tendency to em- embrace challenges, persist despite obstacles, see effort as path to mastery, learn from criticism, be inspired by other success. So, Carol Dweck studied human motivation. She spent her days uh, diving the people succeed or don't want they within or control to foster success. Her theory of the two mindsets and the difference they make in outcomes incredibly powerful. Dweck work shows the power of most basic beliefs, whether conscious or subconscious. They strongly affect that we want and whether we succeed in getting it. Much of what we think we understand of our personality comes from our mindset. This both propels us or prevents us from fulfilling our potentials. The passion of stretching yourself and sticking to it even when not going well, it's the hallmark of the growth mindset. This is the mindset that allows people to drive during some of the most challenging times in their lives. So this is an example of uh, Dweck theories. Learning mindset and the whole child, benefit mindset, passion, purpose, putting others first, paying it forward, fixed mindset, performance, product, growth mindset, process, progress. The goal setting theory by Edwin A. Luke. Luke goal setting the theory gave us the blueprint from modern workplace motivation by making the direct relation between goals, productivity, and employee engagement both clear and actionable. In 1968, Edwin Lake published his groundbreaking goal-setting theory in a two-word theory of task motivation and incentive. He demonstrated that employees are motivated by clear, well-defined goals and feedback, and that a little workplace in challenge is bad thing. Locke's primary revelation was around the power of setting specific and measurable goals rather than keeping outcomes general. With his theory, he demonstrates how targets are much more effective than vague direction. He gave us the foundation for modern goal setting, which is momentous practical implication for managers. Locke also demonstrated that the best way to feel motivated is to push yourself to something that 100% certain you can achieve. So, he noted that managers can also use impossible goals to promote creativity. Employees just need to be assurance that there's no punishment for meeting obtuse targets. 5 principles of effective goal setting. Clarity. A goal must be specific and clear. Challenge. An easy or tedious goal is demotivating, but keep a realistic balance. Don't expect anyone on your term to spin straw into gold. Commitment. Employees have to understand and buy into a goal from the outset. Feedback. Provide regular feedback through the whole process. Uh, this helps to keep the goal on track. Task complexity. Think about realistic time scales and break down the process into sub-goals with regular reviews. The beauty of lax work is that it doesn't just apply to goal setting, but can also throw in the terms of other employees' engagement drivers. In order, the employees feel intrinsically motivated to complete a task. Lax showed that they need to be involved in a conception and afforded a degree of freedom in how they tackle it. One final from Edwin Lack himself, it is vital of first make sure that employees can have the task-based knowledge and essential skills to succeed. As soon as they are equipped, they start tackling their targets. Managers can maximize the employees' potential by following the key principles of goal setting. Goal theory, learners' behavior, directed towards. So, goal outcomes, mastery goals reflect a desire to gain knowledge and skills. Performance goal reflect a desire to lack competent in others' eyes. So, there so those are the theories of Albert Banduras, Carol Dweck, and Edwin Lack. So, thank you and God bless.